we can just do this and find out what happens here. So we can make a loud noise. That was really, really loud. Sweet. Hello, everyone. I'm sure this comes as a bit of a surprise, being that I am facing you all today with an announcement. Not really. I just wanted to make this sort of video, and I'm sure that intro was entertaining, hopefully. But I just wanted to kind of showcase or show off the new little setup I've got here with the lights and the table and whatnot. It's been kind of a long work in progress since my last video 2 years ago and some. I guess I just have to kind of explain why I've been gone for so long and what that kind of meant. Coming off of Vescify your Pint 3, it was a little bit difficult to start a new project, I suppose. Of course, I released a few videos about some GT that I was inspecting and taking a look at for a buddy, but what had happened is I sort of dropped the ball on the production value, kind of the effort in those, because honestly, I wanted to make more videos, and the only way I could really do that was by doing less edits, less major cuts, doing more, just generally less effort overall. I mean, that's something that's fine to admit, of course, but it's not really, it doesn't feel good, and I know it hasn't performed well. Of course, I'm also battling with the reality that YouTube likes more rapid content, not really long form, not really sparse, like months apart uploads. The other issue was the setup, honestly. I'll probably put some clips of old videos up on the screen, but the overarching issue has been that the lighting situation was terrible and the space was terrible. I was barely able to fit a full length board on that tiny table that's actually right behind the camera. But I wanted to make an effort to solve all of those problems before I made a more, let's say, longly awaited video, or a hyped video that I've dropped the ball on a few times, and that would be the board that I made 2 years ago that I haven't even shown on this channel really at all. But I was really, like, every time I'd go and start that video project, I would stop almost immediately after opening up a project and saving it to a folder, because I just didn't have the infrastructure that I wanted to present it in a way that I felt was appropriate, aka subpar in every sense. But now I've done some effort to create a better space to show off larger things and work on larger things and not be so bogged down with space constraints and issues where I'm having to throw things up on and off the table, and it's like running a computer with 4 gigs of RAM and trying to do anything. I'm always trying to cache things to storage, and throwing things on and off the table is not very efficient. You know, you really want everything to be laid out. But of course, if I had more space, I would have multiple tables, multiple rooms, I don't know, a dedicated studio setup, and, you know, more separation between the different processes and whatnot. But for now, we've got a big ass table. This thing is a 7 by 2.5 foot table, which is also motorized. Camera's mounted to the ceiling, so you actually you're not gonna move. But this has been huge because in the previous setup, I was not able to really sit or stand at it. If I was doing any intricate solder work or like you know, working on small things, I'd be basically kneeling at the end of the table. It would, I mean, just the posture would be terrible. I couldn't roll up like a seat to it because, you know, it has all the shelving underneath it. You can't really, I mean, you technically, I was able to do it. It was really annoying. But with this, I can sit here. I have plenty of room for my legs, and I can move around, and the depth is enough to where I can, you know, move things back, and they're not gonna like impede on things that I'm working on up here. I can move things over there. It's just, I'm just trying to explain the importance of your workspace, and it's something that I have neglected for way too long. So if you're wondering, or if you're struggling to like start projects, you know, have like a nice, enjoyable time doing them, clean your fucking space and make your environment ideal for for you. Just make your environment work for you. Invest that time so that you can have like the blank slate. Nothing makes me want to work on things more than having nothing on the table, because that means we're ready to start something new. Let's put something on the table. Let's start working on something. If it's cluttered or it's too small, you feel that pressure. You feel the pressure and you end up not doing anything. And that's been a problem with me for a really long time. Probably one of the main reasons, or is the main reason, why I haven't been making any videos, is because of the environment. So that's what I've been kind of slowly, processing, trekking through, trying to create a better environment to make videos, to make projects, and have an enjoyable time. And honestly, I wasn't even going to make this section of the video because, I don't like being in front of the camera that much, I guess. I'm a little shy, but I just I felt good about yesterday filming the first part of this video with these porcelain ducks. By the way, these were given to me by my grandmother. Love them very much. But yeah, I felt so good about making the first part of this video that I was like, you know what? Maybe it is time. Maybe we throw in everything and we get me in front of the camera and explain what has been happening, why I've been absent. The plan going forward is that I'm going to backtrack a little bit of the projects that I've been doing in the past. If any of you have been following me on the Discord channels, on the project threads, I do post there, and that's kind of where I've been putting all my sort of major project updates. So some of you already know what I've been up to, but maybe there are other people that don't, and that's fine, and we're gonna figure that out. But I would like to talk about things I've been doing with solar, some things I've been doing with plastic recycling, which has been a really long project that's been kicking my butt, and of course my board projects, both things that are coming up and things that have already happened, have already gone. But I'm gonna go back through this footage and see if it's worth putting in a video, because I am a little nervous and it's 10 minutes just me talking and rambling. This is gonna be one hell of a thing to chop up, I guess, looking at myself. Hopefully I'll see everyone in the next video coming up sometime in the future. Soon, TM. Maybe this time I'm actually telling the truth and it will come. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, and then there's that other video that I uploaded that was really weird. Thank you all for watching the DuckBillWill YouTube channel. Quack, quack.